Okay. I had to learn how to do this today.
I know, I'm so proud of you.
Change, girl. Hi. All right. We are live streaming. All right.
Jody.
Oh, everyone, I want you to meet my friend, Shuntella. Oh my gosh. She put up something on her Facebook the other day. What was it about? What makes you laugh or something?
Yes. I said what it was. So every Wednesday, well, maybe not every Wednesday, but on Wednesdays, most Wednesdays, I'm starting this new thing where I pick a card for discussion, lighthearted stuff. And that one was, what makes you laugh out loud? Things that make you laugh out loud. And Jody was like, when we text, talk, we're always cracking up.
I'm laughing now just thinking about it.
I love you, girl.
Oh my gosh. And the emojis that, I mean, we're grown, successful adult women, and the emojis that go back and forth between us are hysterical.
Absolutely.
And you guys, part of why I had these people come on today, they're so special and near and dear to my heart, but every single person is just so uplifting. And I just want you to understand how important it is to do your work. And when you do your work, you draw in these amazing people, and then you want to share them with the world, because it's just such this beautiful ripple effect that goes on. So if you want to tell them a little bit about yourself, and then we'll get into all of our stuff.
Sure. Well, first and foremost, my name is Shuntella Richardson. I am the CEO of Results to Success. I am the regional director for Global Women Club Chicago. And I love empowering women.
Yes.
We'll keep it short.
She has this way about her, you guys. She never forgets a face. Like it'll take her a minute. Sometimes she'll be like, and then all of a sudden, I don't know how she does it. I don't even remember my name half the time. And it's just, it's such a beautiful, beautiful thing that you can do that. So
Yeah. And just a quick story while we're talking about that. So I'm working with a client, and I have to be on site every now and I have to be on site. And there's a gentleman, and he seemed so familiar, but I didn't know where he was from. And I kept looking at him. I'm like, no, I know you from somewhere. Come to find out, we went to college together.
Wow.
But I knew him. And what's interesting, he was like, you can't even see my entire face. You just see my eyes. But I don't forget people.
No, that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. So I want to tell you just a little bit as how we met each other. You put on this event. It was at the Harold Washington Library. Yes. And it was one of those things. It's like we looked at each other, and I think you said it. You're like, this isn't done. We'll be talking again.
Absolutely.
Okay. And ever since then, like, my couch is her couch,
Yes. I'm like, and I like that one. I'll be there.
Yeah. Which is fabulous. And I want to speak a little bit on the empowering of women, and through this amazing organization that you have. Honestly, I think you were the first person in the United States.
I was the first Global Women Club in the US. Absolutely correct.
Yes.
And you were right there.
thanks. This is how it went. She's like, hey, I was like, yeah, whatever. Like when she asked me if I want to do something, I'm like, sure. And I don't like to room with people. If anybody who knows me, there's maybe 2 or 3 people. I was an only child till I was 16. So
Yeah.
I enjoy having my own space when I travel. I'm fine with staying in my own room. But we room together, and I only room with a couple other people. I seriously laugh almost the whole time. Like the antics that go on, and like we'll pretend like we're little models and sitting there,
Yes.
do my picture.
Yes. Yes.
It's just kind of like
With my Noxzema on.
Yes, I forgot about that. And we had gone to London together also. Oh, it was amazing.
London, Georgia. No. Yeah, Georgia. You and I
Atlanta.
went to Atlanta as well.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And then we met in California.
yes.
I don't think we stayed together, but we met out there on that. That was
Mhm.
before I was open to staying with people.
Yeah.
You got to build that trust.
Both of us. I
Yeah.
have a few roomies,
Uh-huh.
and probably about 3
Yeah.
in total that
Yeah.
I'm like anytime.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's fabulous. So talk about Global Woman. I'm so excited that we're doing this meeting.
I know Global Woman is dear to my heart. For those who aren't familiar with Global Woman, it is a fabulous organization for women. It started by a woman. Her name is Marella Sula. She's from Albania, now residing in London. And what a spirit she has. I think what attracted me the most to Marella was the gumption she has. Like no means nothing to her. No means absolutely nothing. And sometimes you need people in your life that will bulldoze away anything that's in their path of success. And Morella is such a person as that, right? And so I met her in 2016 in London. I was speaking at an event. As a matter of fact, it was her platform, but at that time, she and I had never met. One had recommended me. And before I knew it, she was coming to Chicago months later. And she said, Shuntella, do you think you can get 35 women in a room? And I said, well, sure. And little did I know that 40 plus women and supporting men would be the face and foundation of Global Women Club Chicago.
Yeah.
And like I said, Jody, the Robbie, the Mike, the Sonias, like it amazes me, the love and support that came out of that initial meeting. And here we are years later in Global Women Club Chicago, even through COVID, and we're all online, but we still love and support each other. And Global Women is a platform that builds professional and business women to be the biggest versions of themselves. It really pushes you out of your comfort zone to be extraordinary. And if we're really honest with ourselves, that's what we want.
Mhm. Absolutely. And it allows everyone to have a voice in a safe place,
Yes.
get that practice in, and
Yes.
with no judgment, no competition, nothing,
Yes.
just like full on support, So I have
Mhm.
goosebumps.
Yeah, like we've seen some extraordinary things happen when we were able to meet face to face. I remember, I won't call her out by name, but she's not the only one, where there were women who would come to a meeting and they would sit in the back,
Mm,
and I would pretty much morella them and make them speak and introduce themselves and just say hello at least, and what's your name. And they went from that initial fear, terror, to now some of these women, they have best-selling books, they have platforms, they're traveling internationally, even now during COVID. And more importantly to me, the way that they've bonded and like they support each other.
mm,
And that to me is really what networking is about. If you have a network that equates to no net worth,
mhm.
what's the point?
Exactly,
At
exactly.
least in a business platform, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So
So I need to let everyone understand this, that behind every strong, successful woman is usually, what are you, 15 now? And she weighs about 8 pounds. And so if you're hearing a crazy noise, she wants me to give her a treat. So if I keep looking down going, shh, like she's sitting here crying, and then Suki's like, wait, I'm not on camera. She keeps lifting her head up here.
no,
So if you guys hear funny noises, it's not our stomach growling or anything like that.
no, it might be my stomach,
Oh,
but
okay. So you guys, part of what I wanted to do also with the introduction is obviously invite anyone who is interested in coming to, is it the 29th is the next meeting on Zoom?
30th.
30th,
We're doing
30th.
the 30th, which is a
Yeah.
Sunday. It's 10 o'clock a.m. until noon well, noon is p.m., but noon, Sunday, January 30th. And all are welcome. Come join us. I know it doesn't matter if you are a professional woman, own your own business, thinking about a business. Um, I know 2022 for so many, because I've had conversations with so many different ladies, they're like, there's something special about this year. I
Mhm.
don't know, Shuntella, what it is, but there's something special about this year. Come join us and share that with us. You know,
Yes.
we're still dreamers.
Mhm.
Come
You
share
know,
your dreams. Mhm.
what I really thought, and again, the community, the tribe that
Yes.
connects there is unbelievable. And like some people, I have not spoke to them in a year, at least a year, and other ones will just reach out,
Yeah.
sporadically.
Mhm.
But they were messaging today, hey, good luck, congratulations, I'm rooting for you, posting and showing me like little emails that
And they mean it. And they
yes,
mean it.
that's exactly it. It's just,
Yes.
it's wonderful, absolutely wonderful.
Mhm.
And when we can have it in person again, I'm happy to host them at the studio again, even though I know our little helpers are off in college and having a big life now.
I know. Our helpers are
Grown.
like grown. That's crazy to me, but that's
Yes.
another story.
Yes, absolutely. So I want to ask you, what do you, besides your friends and family, what are you grateful for?
You know, let me tell you, I knew you were going to ask me that because, of course, I've read your books, right? What I'm grateful for more than anything during um, these times is friendship,
Mm,
deep friendship, where I can jump on a Zoom simply because you're like, for those who don't know, she was just like, hey, we're going to do a Zoom. I'm like, okay. I don't know. It didn't matter to me what we were going to talk about. It doesn't even matter. This is my friend. I love her.
mhm. Yes.
And so for me, I am grateful for friendship.
That's so huge. And I feel like that's come up all day long, is about the connections.
Yes.
Like we're human beings and we need connections. So
Yeah. More than even though I have worked with women and networked for a long time, I've never needed people more than I need them now.
mhm. That's a
And
huge statement.
I mean that.
Yes, that's a huge statement. Yes, and it's true. And I
Mhm.
really feel like, everything that we've all gone through, we all have our own story and how we feel and deal with it. But I know for me, it has
Mhm.
shown me how much to forgive, for
Yes.
one, and for two, to reach out. Like I need those friendships. I need those great people in my life. And I, just because they haven't reached out doesn't mean that they don't love me or anything like that. You don't know what's going on. So
Yes.
just that simple reach out. And if it goes in a great direction, great. If it doesn't, okay.
Yeah.
But, just making that little touch, that little connection, even if, I mean, how many times throughout, like, I'll just send you a heart,
Yeah.
that's
That's
it.
our thing.
Yeah.
And then, I'll send you a heart back and you're just like, I love you too.
Yeah. And that's it. Doesn't
Yeah.
have to go into a deep conversation or anything.
Yeah.
So, and I hope I can say this publicly now. I think I might have said something on earlier,
What you-
but I got the screenshots of it. We hit number 1. Yes, yes, yes.
First and foremost, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Just another Jody book for me to read.
There you
What's
go.
funny is I downloaded my version and I ordered a version, because I have to have my signed copy as well. So I'm so excited for you, and you deserve it. You do the work. Like I tell people, if you do the work, expect the reward.
Yes, yes. And like I said earlier, yes, that was a benchmark for me. That was something to benchmark that I absolutely, had set my goals on. But that benchmark is more of, I'll get you something. Look at, she's like, Mom, I'm pimping you.
Do you see me?
Literally, is like, what a beautiful ripple effect that like, if everybody reads the book that purchases
Yes.
and does the work, then what happens from there? I wanted to invite everyone. I don't know, I may or may not have shared this with you earlier. I wasn't quite sure if I did. Doing an open Zoom call. If you go to jodybodick.com, I do an open Zoom coaching call twice a month now, which is really cool. I did some that I advertised publicly, and then I did some on the side, and it was neat, really, really neat. And it's just so beautiful how the people that are supposed to be on the call are on the call. And it's really cool. And then from there, my love here will be a part of it. We're going to do a mastermind, and
masterminding.
And we have been trying to get this going, and then we stop, and then we start, and then we stop, and we start, and it's happening this year. Whatever protocols that we need to go through to make it happen, but we're hosting some retreats, and we just it's something that we need to physically see each other and physically do things together. And so that's happening as well. So I hope that all of you guys can join us and come the 30th. And will you put the link in underneath there?
Absolutely. I'll do it like,
as soon as we're off.
Because I want to give you my undivided attention.
As I can give you, because I got like, Mom, we've been working with you all day.
I know, right? So while you're doing that, okay, all right, I'll do it once we disconnect. Like that way I can.
So thank you for coming on. I appreciate you.
Girl, anytime. I love you.
Love you. I will talk.
I'm excited for you. Receive this. Take it. I love you. I'm excited for you. You deserve this. It's yours.
Thank you. See, this is what I'm talking about, guys. I was like, okay, because I want to be very conscious of your time and her time. And she was like, stop and receive this. Like, that's the type of people you need in your life to tell you to wait a second, honor this, celebrate this, so call you out on your shit too. So my heart's so full right now.
Girl, I can't wait until like we see each other face to face.
I know. I'm so excited.
I'm so tired of COVID, but I'm much better. So my COVID last battle is doing much better. But anyway.
Good. So, all right, everyone. Thank you for sharing your time with us again. I appreciate you guys. You guys have been such troopers all day long. So we'll talk soon. Bye.
And get the book.
Yeah, get the book.
You won't regret it.
No.
All right. Bye, beautiful.
Bye. Thanks.